Hello again, PC Smoker back for the housekeeping. This is the Mario Grande pipe I just featured in my last video, and I'm smoking some Boswell chocolate cream. And speaking of the last video, many of you gave me some suggestions or comments about the little situation I have at the hospital. I'm sure everything's so far so good because I think my plan is working. That's put all my scrubs in the closet and keep it quarantined. Make sure it's fumigated out, all the smoke, because one of the things that smoke will do to a patient if there's a lot of it on me or another smoker is that it could trigger an asthma attack. It could make that person, if that person was an ex-smoker, make them smoke again, and also cause migraines, which you guys on the other side of the pond call migraines. So that's not only because it's kind of like a health hazard, but also it does trigger one of those maladies that some people might have. So that's the reason why I got to keep the stink level down to a bare zero. So thanks for all of you for your comments. And another thing I also noticed was that like when I got my 50th video, YouTube said, congratulations, go more than 50 minutes. And I noticed that some of you guys have done half as much as I have and already can do 15 minutes. So I don't know whose decision it was to let me go on 15 minutes or more. So if you know, great. If not, well, like I said, if you do 50 more, you can go ahead and go more than 15 minutes. If not, hang in there. You'll get there. Now, back to migraines or migraines. One of the reasons why I got reminded of that is because I had to I'd make a documentation on a patient who was at the hospital. Actually, I'd make a new one because the one I was assigned to left the day I arrived to write up his lab reports and all that. So he left. So I had to have a new one assigned to me. And that's one of the reasons why, can't quite smoke, can't use your lab coats to smoking coat because it will get on that person very much and can trigger a spell. So anyway, going off the beaten path here. So anyway, the one thing I had to do was, I had to make a whole new documentation, whole new sheets and all that for this person. And, it's just like a little practice run for when I do become a nurse, because that's one of the things we're going to have is a lot of paperwork. And a lot of the former students, now nurses, have told me is that I'm going to have to be staying up late at night. I'll probably be doing 48 hours straight. Straight. I mean, I don't sleep or anything like that because personally, all these documentations are due probably the day of my clinical. So one of the things I got to make sure is when I'm writing notes, I make sure that my spelling is correct and I use the proper enunciations, proper punctuation points and all that, because there are some people who don't use them correctly, because the documentations can be used for can have to be used for the hospital in case the patient decides to sue the hospital. And so the records I write up, that's legal documentation right there that can be used in a court to prove whether the hospital's guilty or not. So it's very important for me to, and everybody else, make sure that spelling correct and you are exactly what you're saying on the paper. Of course nowadays they use computers, but it's the same thing, and they won't have any spell check or grammar check, so you got to do your own stuff. So what I got from one of my classes is a nice little list of 25 misdocumentations that did actually went into documents. So usually I do this on a Friday night, but even though it's a Saturday night, hey, need a good laugh one of these days. So here are 25 of the documentations that my teacher found, and these have some whoppers, and there's like it doesn't make any sense, and usually there's a missing letter or a letter replaced with another. But you see what I mean when I get started. So let's get started with number 25. And number 25 says, patient has chest pain if she lies on her left side for more than 1 year. Number 24. On the second day, the knee was better, and on the third day, it disappeared completely. And if you notice, I'm putting it down below my chin, so in case I might laugh, you'll know exactly what I'm writing. So on to 23. The patient has been depressed ever since you began seeing me in 1993. Number 22. The patient is tearful and crying constantly. She also appears depressed. Number 21. Discharge status. Alive, but without permission. Number 20. Healthy appearing decrepit 69-year-old male. Mentally alert but forgetful. Number 19. The patient refused an autopsy. Number 18. The patient has no past history of suicide. Number 17. The patient has left his white blood cells at another hospital. Number 16. Patient's past history has been remarkably insignificant, with only a 40-pound weight gain in the last 3 days. Number 15. The patient had waffles for breakfast and anorexia for lunch. Number 14. She is numb from her toes down. Number 13. While she was in the ER, she was X-rated and sent home. Number 12. The skin was moist and dry. Number 11. Occasional, constant, infrequent headaches. Number 10. Patient was alert and unresponsive. Number 9. Rectal exam revealed a normal size thyroid. In case you don't know what that is, rectum's down here is your asshole, and the thyroid's up here. Okay, number 8. I saw a patient today who is still under our car for physical therapy. Number 7. The lab test indicated abnormal liver function. Number 6. The patient was to have a bowel resection. He took a job as a lawyer instead. Okay. Number 5. Patient was seen in consultation with Dr. Blank, who felt that we should sit on the abdomen, and I agree. Number 4. Skin somewhat pale but present. Number 3. Large brown stool ambulating in the hall. Number 2. Patient has 2 teenage children but no abnormalities. And this one I really like. I had to make that number 1, or the last one, how you want to look at it. Anyway, number 1 is, she said that she had been constipated all her life until she got a divorce. And so those are the 25 misdocumentations that does appear on documents. So it's kind of best if you have a good person who knows how to spell and use punctuation and all that. Because, you know, if you sue the hospital, who knows what's going to who knows what's going to be read in court. So that's about it right there and then. As far as making more videos, I'm hoping I have to spare a little time. Hopefully try and make some, but I'm really going to be absolutely booked because I got a, as soon as I got a project due every week this month, and of course next month up till Thanksgiving. So I'll try to get as much in as I can, and to those who just subscribe to me, welcome aboard. I'll try to watch your videos I can with what little time I have. So if all I ask is, you know, just be patient because I got a lot of shit to do. So so I'll just leave that and talk to you later. Until then, keep those home brows burning and see you later.